My name is Mario Vasquez. I currently hold a teaching credential in the state of California, and I have a bachelor's degree in mathematics. I am certified to teach middle school math and high school math. Next, I will show you a video that I created teaching Algebra 2. In this video, I use several resources that I commonly use while teaching online.
10 minutes review and 10 minutes of 6.3. We won't finish 6.3, but any intro is good, better than no intro at all. That way you can read ahead prior to next class, and then it's gonna make more sense once you preview the lesson. All right, head over to the homework. Whether you did it or not, still open it, 6.2. You guys are good? You've been there, right? You guys been there waiting. Yes, natural base E, correct. All right, tell whether the function represents exponential growth or decay. So once again, I'll put the formulas right here. Y equals to A times E to the Rx. If A is greater than 0 and R is greater than 0, we have an exponential growth. Y equals to, maybe take notes too on the side, A times E to the Rx. If A is greater than 0 and R is less than 0. And when the test comes, you guys, I don't mind if you write this down as soon as you get your test, and you write this down on a piece of paper so that you can use this as a guidance to help you. I don't mind. And you know what? When I was a student, you guys, and they asked, for example, we were doing the quadratic formula, you guys, guess what? Guess what I did? I went x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Guess what? I put it on the top of the paper because I don't want to forget. So I put it there and then I use it, right? It feels like I'm cheating, but I'm not, because I'm actually already have memorized. I just don't want to forget during the test. So like things like this, I don't mind if you write it, because they're going to just give you help when you're doing this type of problems. So with that being said, let's do this one here. Is that exponential growth or decay? If it is growth, you can either do a thumbs up, and if it's decay, you can put decay, okay? Or do a thumbs down. I think thumbs down will be better. For you guys will be growth and decay. What do you guys think? Growth or decay? Okay, good, good. How about you guys? Growth or decay? Growth, all right. Now let's give you some choices here. A, Alexa, let's call it B. Ali, let's call this C. Samantha, let's call this D. What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? A all the way? Well, let's eliminate some of these ones, the obvious one. If you claim that it's a growth, which two can we eliminate? Which two can we eliminate, Carlina? If it's growth. No, A, B, C, or D. Which ones can we eliminate? Yeah, left to right. B and D. Yes, great job. Because those are exponential decay. Do you know the answer? A. So a lot of my night owls claim that is A. I don't know if that's right. For me, in order for me to know if this is right, I use a test point. And most of the times, you guys, I use the 0.0. And that mostly works. So let's use 0 right now. It might be A or C. I don't know. Let's plug it in. So 0. Oh, wait, sorry. Let's plug in table of values here. So let's plug in x and e to the 3x. So if it's 0, 3 times 3 to the 0, well, e to the 3 to the 0 is going to be e to the 0, but e to the 0 is 1. So when x is 0, y is 1. When x is 0, you were right all along. And let me see who else was right here. All right, so this one is not right because, look, if this is 0, that's going to be 1/2. This is 1, that's 2. So it can't be that one because the output is 1. Notice I only did 1 point, you guys. I didn't even have to do the whole 5 points. I did 1 point. All right, let's move on to the next one. See how easy that was? So the answer will be A. Stop. Answer will be A. Stop. There. All right, let's go to the next one here. What do you guys think?
Decay.
Decay? All right, let's see. Why?
Because the ratio is negative.
Yeah, the R here is negative. So yes, you were right, Decay. Hey, which two can we eliminate, you guys? A, B, C, or D? B and D? Yeah, because those are growth. Thank you. Those are exponential growth. So we can eliminate B and D. You guys were right, and you were right. All right, so it has to be either A or C. What do you think, Alexa? What do you think, Alexa? And Aliyah, you can help, okay? And I'll think for a little bit. So take about 10 seconds to think, because I'm still doing it in my head. I don't know what the answer is going to be. I'm going to do it in my head. You guys do it in your head. In 10 seconds, I'll ask you.
A. I think it's A too.
Okay. Yeah, you both agree that it's A?
Yeah.
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 All right. Let's see if you both were right. 3, 2, 1. Yes, you were right. Somebody else agrees with you. James agrees. Yeah, so let's say, for instance, I pick the point 0 again. I'm using 0 again. That's the easy one, okay? Pick the easy one. You want to make your life easier, you guys. So e to the negative 2x. So if x is 0, this is going to be e to the negative 2 times 0. When x is 0, y is 1. When x is 0, y is... Whoa, look at that. When x is 0, y is 1. Notice here, Carolina, this one here, if I plug it in here, this point is not on the graph. If a point is not on the graph, it's not a solution to the graph. Therefore, this one cannot be an answer. This one here could be an answer. We already said that cannot be. We already said that cannot be. So all I did, I plug in one number, and that allowed me to see that only this is the one that works. This one doesn't. Make sense? Night owls, we're good? Can we move on? Can we move on? Here, let's do this one. Same letters, A, C, and D. I want you, this time I want you to type it on the chat. What is the answer? But you're gonna have some time. You're gonna have full 30 seconds. Why? And do it private. Nobody else copies your answer. Y equals to 2 times e to the negative x. Type the answers. You have a whole minute because I had to do it in my head too. Ready, go. And don't say whether it's exponential growth or decay yet. We just type the answer. I'm gonna do it in my head. I need a whole minute to think also. Type it privately, okay? So nobody will copy your answer there. Okay. For you guys, you can show me a 1 for A, a 2 for B, 3 for C, and 4 for D. And if you don't know, you can do this. Okay. And I'll give you feedback. Yes. I'll come back to you. Plug in a value, plug in 0 for X and see what happens. Yeah. That's okay. Do you want to explain what happened? But that was a really good guess though. Yeah, that was a really good guess. And that's how good I want you to be. Get to the point where you only have a true false, right? And after that, it's true false, right? 50-50 chance. Okay, night owls, what you guys put? Put A, B, C, or D. Time is up. Time is up. So you guys are claiming that is C. How many of you think it's C? It's not C, you guys. All right, it's just a trick question to see if you fall for it. It's a decay, you guys, because that's a negative here. So it can't be any of this two on the top. It has to be a decay. So it has to be either B or D. What do you guys think? B or D?
I think it's D.
C. All right. I'm gonna start giving you guys feedback. Dejan, good job. Samantha, good job. Linda, good job. James, good job. And that's it. The answer is B, you guys. How do I know? You can plug in 0, actually. Plug in 0. So let's do it here real quick. This is x, 2 times e to the negative x, and then the y. If x is 0, that'll be 2 times e to the negative You can say, think of like -1 times 0 times 1 will give us 2. So then my output here will be 0, 2, 0, 2. If I plug it in here, you guys, 0, 2, it will be right here. Notice this, Aliyah, if I plug it in here, that point does not land on the graph, so therefore this cannot be. You guys see it? You see it? Do you see how this point doesn't work? No, but do you see how to plug it in? Yeah, so like the point 0, 2, if I plug it in here, it lands right here. But that point is not touching the graph, right? If it touches the graph, that means that the point is a solution to the original equation. If it doesn't touch you guys, that means that it's not part of the solution, but therefore that cannot be an answer. All I did is I plug in 0 and evaluate the function e to the 0. So that would be 1 over e to the 0, or just 1. 1 over 1 is 1, and 1 times 2 is 2. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going to stop right here because I want to teach you something new. You cannot just start a week without learning anything new, you guys, especially those of you that did the homework. It's kind of unfair if I don't teach you anything new. So those of you that haven't done the homework, make sure you do it. Finish this one. Follow the same thing. Like, look right here, right? Positive, exponential growth has to be either this or that one. Number 20, head over to number 20. Positive, negative. Is that growth or decay? Growth or decay? Oh. Growth or decay? Look at
growth.
Look at
Decay.
Sorry, I meant to pick 20. Yeah, you almost got me too. No, decay. Number 20. Yeah, we got distracted, you guys. We got distracted. Yeah, so it's decay, but we don't know whether it's this one or that one. You guys get to pick. I'm not going to do it for you. But now look at 23, right? 23. Growth or decay? You guys can type it, my 9Ls. Growth or decay? Yes? Yes. Right? And for this one, it has to be either the bottom two, right? Either bottom left, bottom right. Can't be this one, can't be that one because those are decay. Right? I'm not going to tell you the answer. You guys do it. How about this one? How about 24? Right? Growth or decay? Yes, decay, right? Decay. So it has to be either A or C. Can't be that one, can't be that one. It has to be top two. I don't know which one you pick. Plug in 0. What you get? Let me do it in my head. Right? What would that be? Decay or growth? Yeah, has to be either this or that. All right, I think I can stop right here. Write this down. You guys ready? Can you guys see the screen there? Can you guys see the notes that are posted there? Let me know. Yes? All right. Let me make this bigger, okay, so you guys can see it better. No, you should feel more energy because you had 2 days off. Okay, let's do this, you guys. Let's do this. Don't stand up and walk around, you guys, and just teach standing up. If I had like a actual headset and a camera that can follow me, I'll be standing up, you guys. All right, here we go. Write this in another sheet of paper because this is separate from what we just did. What we just did is 6.2. Right now is 6.3. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this, you guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm excited. How many of you are excited to learn something new? 6.3, logarithms and logarithmic functions. A log, just like, you know, a log is like a, what is it? Can you describe what a log is? Okay, it's a big piece of wood hollow on the inside. That's really good. Thank you. Yeah, so like this, right? That's a log, right? Kind of. I'm not a good art. Yeah. Anyways, so basically a log is a function that is used to solve for variables that are exponents. Can you show us, Mr. Vasquez? Here is how you do them. Well, no, 3 raised to one number will give me 9. 3 to the third power is 27, almost. Thank you. 2 because 3 squared will be 9. So you guys were right. Look, 3 squared is equals to 9. 3 to the x equals to 3 squared. So x equals to 2. What did I do here? I should say one number raised to the power will give me 9, right? And it's 2 because 3 squared will be 9. Sometimes we can guess, you guys. Sometimes we can't. We have to use logs. In this case, we could guess. Next. 5 to the x equals to 1/5. What number raised 5 raised to 1 number will give me 1/5. If you get this right, I'll give you a high five, air 5. 5 raised to 1 number will give me 1/5. I know some of you will get it. How about 1? No, that's going to be 5. How about 2? That's going to be 25. How about 3? That's going to be 125.5. No. Yes, negative what? Negative 1, you were right. Here's the answer. 5 to the negative 1 is equals to 1/5. So the answer is x equals negative 1. Write that down and you're done. We did it, you guys. Yeah, so good job, you guys. Write that down. 5 to the negative 1 is equals to 1/5 because of the inverse property. So x equals negative 1. We are not done with 6.3. Your homework is to read 6.3 and be ready for class on Wednesday. Bye, everyone.
Thank you for watching this video to the end, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.